Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my February favourites. I think I'm a little late to uploading this, but it is still only the beginning of March, so I think it's okay. Yeah, I have quite a few favourites this month, so I'll just get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with a book this time. Because usually I start with like clothes or makeup or something, but I really liked reading this book. I'm not finished it yet. I'm quite a slow reader, but I am getting through it. I just kind of read whenever I have time to and remember to. But yeah, basically this book is called Because I Am a Girl, and it's by 7 different authors. They each have a story in it. And basically these authors have all travelled to different parts of the world and wrote a story about a woman or a girl and just their experience of being a girl, like whatever that might be. Like, these stories are from all over the world. I think I'm on like my 3rd story, so I still have like 4 left to read. But I'm really enjoying it. It's really interesting just seeing different people's perspective and what different girls and women from different parts of the world experience because of their gender. So I know like sometimes like feminism and gender equality can be seen as quite a like, oh, they're moaning about not having the same as men, or like, I don't know, like maybe quite an annoying subject to talk about, like, but it's just super important, and I don't think people realise how much we don't have gender equality. I think because people talk about it so much now, and like so much seems like it's getting done, it looks like it, you know, like gender equality is fixed almost, but it's so not. And just reading these stories from these girls just proves that. So it's a really easy book. It's not like a thick book, and it's not hard going to read. And I just picked up, this is like a second-hand copy from Amazon. Amazon is like the best place to buy books. I always buy like my books from Amazon, and I always get the like already used copies because it's just a book. It doesn't need to look particularly pretty or new. Like this one is a little bit battered, but like the words, the pages are absolutely fine. And yeah, this was like a couple of pounds, so cheap, but I just really like reading books like this, and I find them really interesting, and I find them really sad at the same time, because, you know, just because you are a girl does not mean that that should be an automatic like disadvantage as soon as you're born, basically. And it just shows that it is still happening all over the world, in every part of the world. No country has gender equality as such. So yeah, if you want to know more about gender equality, or you want to understand more about it and see it from different people's perspective, then this is definitely a good book to read. Okay, so moving on to fashion, and I have a few pieces this month. I will start with what's closest to me, and that is my leather trousers. Now, I love these. These aren't like leather trousers, like skinny leather trousers. These are, if I turn them around the right way, these are my mango trousers, and these are kind of baggy, which is kind of scary. These are like 100% leather, and usually with leather trousers, you know, it's like the kind of like the skinny type, which I have and I love, but I've really wanted a pair of these kind of like baggier ones where they kind of like nip in at the waist, go a bit baggy, and again they're kind of thinner at your ankle. So that's exactly what these ones do, and they have got a drawstring as well, which I think just makes them look a bit cooler and a little bit casual, so you can wear them, you know, you can dress them up with heels, or you could even wear these with like trainers if you were super cool. So yeah, I really like these. They're kind of like my staple for winter and going out, because obviously it's like really cold, and I just couldn't bear to wear a dress or a skirt or like anything like showing too much flesh, basically. So yeah, these are like so good for like going on a night out and still keeping warm and just looking stylish. I think they just make you look like you know what you're talking about when it comes to fashion, because I think leather trousers are just super cool, and these like kind of baggier ones are a bit different, and yeah, just cool. I just love these leather trousers. And yeah, I think also buying real leather makes such a difference of the quality. Like they just feel and look like really good quality trousers. These ones are from Mango, and they were kind of pricey because they are 100% leather, so they were, I think I got them on sale or I got them discounted, and yeah, so they weren't, I really can't remember how much I paid for them. It might have been about £80, which is actually really good for leather trousers, but it is more than like fake leather. Okay, so my next favourite is this little top from Zara, and these tops are like super simple, like literally that is all that's to them. I will try and insert pictures of everything I'm showing you because I think I've worn these in blog posts and things. I have this top in, this is the grey, and I also have it in a kind of creamy browny colour, and I also have it in black, and it's just so nice. Like this, that's when you just find a top that fits you well. It can be really, really simple, but it just fits you well. It makes such a difference, and these tops fit so well. They go right up to the neck, but they're really fitted, so they are very flattering, long arms, and on the cuff they have these kind of buttons, if you can see that, which I just think adds a nice little detail, and on the back there's also a kind of nice little button. But they're just so simple, but they're also quite long, so you know, they kind of like cover your bum. They're not going to like come round your stomach or something, which I just like. They're just really, really simple, but they also look really, really smart because they're tight and high up at your neck. They like are appropriate for work, and if you just want to be that bit more dressy. They're also kind of very thick cotton, so it is warm. These are warm to wear. So yeah, these have been a total staple throughout the winter season for me, and what I wear to work and things. You can wear them with trousers, you can wear them with pencil skirts. They're just super, super handy and versatile, and I love them, and they're really, really cheap. I think these are like £20 from Zara. Okay, so for my final fashion favourite, it is this. It is a jacket, and it is amazing, and I shall put it on. Okay, so it's from Zara, and I just love it. This was my absolute staple when I was in New York. I wore it most of the time. I took quite a few jackets with me, but this is the one that I pulled on most of the time, just because it was so freaking cold, and this is such a warm jacket. And I think it looks really, really nice. It's kind of very casual, so you couldn't really, I mean, I do wear this to my work, but if you worked in quite a fancy office or something, you wouldn't really get away with this jacket. But I just really, really like it. It's kind of nipped in at the waist when you tie it. It is kind of, it does give you shape, if I can show you. And it's this kind of like puffer style with a huge thick furry collar, which is just so warm. And this kind of puffer material just blocks out the wind and the cold, and yeah, it just keeps you super warm. And it's kind of got these detailings with the zips as well. It's really, really simple again, but I just love it. I love the fit of Zara clothes. Again, it just looks good because it fits so well. It does have a hood in this zip thing that you can take out. I've not used it yet, but you have got that option. And yeah, this jacket was super, super hard to get hold of, so it shows how popular it was. It was sold out and sold out and sold out on Zara. It was just never coming back into stock, so I actually had to go onto eBay and get it. So there might still be some on eBay. I don't think there's any left on Zara's website. So I end up paying nearly double the price that was on eBay. But yeah, like I just really, really wanted it, and when you're that desperate for something, you will pay the bit extra. So yeah, I really, really like this, and I did do a blog post where I was wearing this, so I will insert a couple images from that. And yeah, this has probably been like my #1 favourite throughout the whole month. I just love it. Okay, so moving on to beauty and makeup, and I have a few favourites. starting off with my mascara is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now, I don't know if I've spoken about this in my last favourites, but I've definitely spoke about it on my blog in hauls and things. This is a bloody brilliant mascara. I think I must have included it in my January favourites because it's just so good and I'm still absolutely loving it. It basically just makes your lashes, everything that a mascara can do to your lashes, this does. So it volumizes, it lengthens, it thickens, it curls, it lifts your lashes up. It's just so good. Like, this is my favourite ever mascara that I've ever used, and yeah, I will definitely be continuing to use it. It's a super thick brush, which is I think what really gives the lashes volume. Yeah, there's nothing really bad I could say about this mascara. I've had it for, how long have I had it for? I've had it for 2 months now, because I bought it at the very beginning of the year. So yeah, and it's still going strong. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. It's not, I don't feel like it's drying up yet. I know that you're meant to replace your mascara every like 8 weeks, every couple of months. But right now it's still performing well and it's still giving me the same lift and curl and volume. So but yeah, I would definitely 100% like be repurchasing this. It's my #1 mascara of all time. Dun dun dun. And yeah, I would just recommend anyone to use it because who doesn't want big, voluminous, curly, lengthening, thickening lashes? Who doesn't want that? So yeah, I would just recommend this to anyone who wears mascara. Okay, so as well as wearing mascara, I have been, although I always wear mascara, I have also been obsessed with wearing liquid liner, and this one is from Stila. It is the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. For most of the month though, I was using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, but I do prefer the Stila one. Again, it's like one of those felt tip ones that you shake to get going. I'm not so good at using liquid liner, so I find the felt tip the easiest. Although why I changed to the Stila was because the Kat Von D was dragging a little bit on my eyelid, so which just made it more difficult to apply. So I did change to the Stila one, which I'm finding a lot easier. But it is new, so it's not had a chance to dry out and things yet, which is often what happens with the felt tip liners. But yeah, I've just been obsessed with wearing liner, and yeah, I wouldn't go back. It's funny because like before, like last year, I would never wear liquid liner just because it was such a hassle to put on. I would always use kind of like powder and light like pencil liner. So yeah, liquid liner is kind of a very new thing for me, but something that I'm just totally obsessed with, and it is a perfect case of practice makes perfect. I was so bad at it, but now because I've been doing it like almost every day this year, I'm so much better at it and so much more confident with it. But if you are looking for something that's easy to apply, then I would definitely try the Stila one. Okay, so another makeup favourite is my lipstick from MAC, and this is relatively new. I did just buy this when I was in New York, which was just at the end of February, so I've not had like a huge amount of time to wear it, but since I bought it I have been wearing it a lot. And yeah, it's the MAC Satin finish in the shade Twig, and it is just a really nice mauvey brown, which is something that I would never usually go for. But I'm absolutely loving it. It's kind of inspired by Kylie Jenner. I did go into MAC and I wanted to buy the lip liner that she uses, which is called Soar. There's also another one that she uses called Spice, but both were out of stock. But the girl did say to me, we have the lipstick that is the same shade as the liner. So I actually find the lipstick, well, I think I would find the liner a bit too dry on my lips anyway, so this satin finish lipstick is just really good. It's really moisturising but long lasting at the same time. If I do find the liner, I will pick it up to compare them, but right now I'm really happy that I picked up the lipstick. Okay, so I have a jewellery favourite this month. I'm not a huge jewellery wearer. I wear the same thing every single day really. If I don't have my watch on today, but like if I do have my wrists free, like I don't have a really long top on or whatever, I will wear my watch, and I also wear this every day, which is my LA rose gold necklace, which has so many good memories that I wear every single day. It's very special to me, and I also wear like a little gold bracelet. But I have also been loving my rose gold rings from Catbird. So I have one on my middle finger which has a little heart in the middle, but super simple, and then the one on this finger is even more simple. It's literally just a rose gold band. But I just really like these. I absolutely love Catbird. Catbird is a store in Brooklyn, and there's only one in the world. It's in Brooklyn, and I just absolutely love it. I found it on Elle magazine, their jewellery. I think it was advertised in Elle, and I then subscribed to their newsletter a couple of years ago, and since then I've just been obsessed. Like, they do delivery, they do international delivery, so if you're not in New York, you still can get your hands on some of their jewellery. I would definitely recommend subscribing to their newsletter because they produce really good quality newsletters that, like, you get a lot of junk mail from retail stores, and I just never look at it. I automatically delete it, but whenever I get one from Catbird, I always look because their newsletters are just really well put together, and their jewellery is just gorgeous. It just, oh my god, it just makes me want everything every single time I look at it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking them out. They often do like deals and things just now, like right now they're doing free engraving. Oh, I just love their jewellery. They do like beauty as well, like and candles and things, and like little bits of stationery, little like knick-knacky things that are just so cute, but it's their jewellery that's like the main thing. And they do really nice midi rings as well, and just really delicate, good quality jewellery. So yeah, I just love these two little rings. They're super simple, but I'm just obsessed with like simple jewellery right now. I don't like bulky in your face jewellery. Just keep it simple is what I say personally for me. And yeah, rose gold is also my favourite metal. I just think it's really nice. It warms the skin up. So yeah, these have been a favourite this month. Okay, so my final favourite for this month is there's like three things and they're all kind of linked. So first of all, New York. I went to New York for a week over my birthday in February, which was amazing. As always though, I love New York. It is my favourite city in the world, and I'm very sad when I'm not there. But yeah, so New York was definitely a favourite, but going to Fashion Week was probably the highlight of that week. I got to go to a show at the Lincoln Centre. This is the last year that New York Fashion Week is at the Lincoln Centre, so that was very special in itself. I went on the last day to one of the last shows. I had a front row ticket, and it was very surreal, very surreal. As soon as I sat down and I realised I was like, I'm sitting front row at New York Fashion Week, I like phoned my mum, and she's like, Mum, I'm sitting front row at New York Fashion Week. Like, it was just very surreal, and I was very lucky, very lucky to get the opportunity to do that. And yeah, I hope it's the first of many. Yeah, I really do. I hope it's the first of many front row, or wherever. I don't care really where I sit, as long as I can see, but sitting front row was a pretty awesome experience. So yeah, that was like amazing, definite highlight of February. But that's also linked to Fashion Week in general, because we're kind of coming to the end of Fashion Week. Paris has just started, which is the last Fashion Week out of the four. Starts with New York, then goes to London, then Milan, then Paris. So we're almost finished with this season, which is autumn winter 2015. So yeah, but I've just been loving looking at the shows. But Vogue, for me, vogue.co.uk is the best website for me to look at for Fashion Week. There's so many sites that do it, but if I want to see a show like straight away, if I want to see the pictures from a show and the details from a show, then I will go straight to Vogue's website, because they're always the first to post, and they post from every single show. A lot of the like websites and stuff will just post about the big shows, but Vogue do every single show. They post pictures of every single look from every single show, so if you want to see it, then definitely check out Vogue. And you can also like set alerts on Vogue's website, so say you're waiting for like the Dior show to go, for the pictures to go live, then you'll get an email saying they're now up on the website and you can go and look. So yeah, you can set alerts, and you can also subscribe to like newsletters and things, which I do. I just find it really handy for keeping up with like the news in the industry, and yeah, for checking out all the photos from Fashion Week. So yes, that is a tip if you're looking for updates on Fashion Week. And yes, that is all of my favourites. I hope you enjoyed it. It's long as always. My videos are just never short. I'm just such a talker. But yeah, so please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I did a Sephora haul, was my last video. So if you are in the mood for a haul, then I will link that video below for you to check out. And yeah, as always, subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate that, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys!